Hello everyone, this is Pat with Angel Divination with our daily oracle card reading and message for Sunday, the 12th of August, 2012. So we have the numbers 8, 12, 12 and the date today, finishing out the week. Very strong numbers. For today's reading, I felt guided to use the Romance Angel card deck. I haven't used this in a while, and it sort of came to me yesterday after we got that romantic partner card to see what the romance angels could add to this message, what they would want us to know. So I had some difficulties getting the video going, so that card has actually already been picked, or at least one of them anyways. And boy, I tell you, I almost feel like this card is meant just for me. It's been one I've gotten repeatedly in the past couple of days. And the card says, let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And as you can see, in the background of this card, there's some guardian angels, and there's there's a woman and what's either her, her lover or perhaps her spouse or something, and a child. And as I look at this card, the hit I get on it is that there may be some kind of drama going on in that romantic partner relationship, or in some situation in your life. And it may be family related, given that there's what appears to be a family on this card. Pardon me. And so the message on the card is really urging you to, as it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. And, what that means is kind of stepping back and not trying too hard to control a certain outcome. As we know from working with these cards, there's definitely times when, the angels remind us that, it's time to take control of your schedule, it's time to make decisive action, now's the right time. That kind of thing is certainly those kinds of messages. But there are also times when they come forward and they let us know when the best thing to do is to not do. There's a phrase I'm reminded of, and it says, we do without doing and everything gets done. And what it's indicating with this card is this is one of those situations where try not to get too caught up in the fear and the worry and the concern. I mean, sometimes when there's issues that seem to us that are very like, oh God, I got to do something about this. I know I've been struggling with that lately. When the angels step forward and say, no, let it unfold on its own. If you've asked heaven for help, get out of the way and let heaven help you. Don't struggle too much to get this specific outcome, because the struggle of doing that and trying to make things happen or coordinate it sometimes creates an additional block. Anytime we're struggling with something, we end up not moving forward very well. Or we put up a block because it's like stepping on the gas and stepping on the brake. We kind of jerk forward and then stop with things. So in this situation, they're urging you to let go, because if you allow it to unfold, it's likely to work out better than you may have anticipated, or you might realize that, you really, the opportunity comes to you. Or the resolution comes to you, or you don't necessarily have to, work that hard to create it, I guess is what I'm saying. So, and it's also kind of a wake-up message for you that if you are struggling with some issues in your relationships or with your work, maybe bring your awareness to your own control issues that you have with people. We all have them, and this isn't the judgment. We all have them to some degree, but it's a bit of a message to just bring your awareness to that. Be willing to look at maybe where you have some control issues in a relationship with someone, and they're urging you to let go of them. Be willing to let people be who they are, and we can't change or control anybody else. The only ones that we can really change is ourselves. So, and sometimes, as I said, by letting go, you ultimately um, get the outcome that you may have been looking for to begin with. So anyways, that is part of the message that I get with that card. And you have several angels there helping you out. So they really are working behind the scenes to help you. Now, the other card that's spilled up is past life relationship. Now, this is kind of a nice little sexy card here, very romantic. You have known each other before. So, this card is letting you know that, this is a little bit of karmic stuff that's going on here. Or someone that you have met recently, if you just met somebody new yesterday, or, um, have, even if that person wasn't, that you just met or encountered or is new to you in your life, isn't initially, a romantic partner. Sometimes we meet people and there's just some kind of connection that we, sort of sense. There's a chemistry there that we sense. And, we're not exactly sure why it's there. This card is letting you know, and it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's, a romantic partner or a new friend or what have you, but it's letting you know that you've known each other before. That's what that connection is about. That's why you feel that, almost familiarity with that person, or maybe they feel like a kindred spirit, and it's, maybe you just had this connection that you really can't explain. So it's letting you know it's because you've known them before, and it's a past life relationship for you. And, you may have a lot of things in common. You may have things that you're both interested in or connected to, or what have you, but there's a reason for that, and that is part of the explanation. Now, I know not everybody believes in past life kinds of thing. It's still, for some people, a little bit of a woo-woo concept. But I'm a firm believer in it. I know I've had many lifetimes, but so in some way, and I think it definitely explains some of the chemistry that and kindred, connection that we have with people sometimes, where you just feel like you've known them, and you have a familiarity with them that almost seems instantaneous, and I think that's part of what it explains it. So anyway, it's a little insight to the relationship thing going on today, or the relationships that are surrounding you. And I want to see if I get any other insights on these cards today. Let go, control. This is from a past life. You've known each other before. So really, the last thing is just to enjoy how it unfolds. Maybe think of it as watching a very kind of amusing new TV or movie or something, TV show or movie. Just to kind of be the observer and sit back and see how it unfolds for you. And just look at it as kind of, this is really interesting. And you might get a lot of insights and new perspectives from it. So anyways, those are our messages for today, this Sunday. And thank you so much to all the new viewers, and for leaving the lovely comments that you do. I really so appreciate it, and I'm so grateful to have you all as loyal viewers of the channel. So have a lovely Sunday, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.